I was watching Donald Trump's press conference live, the one where he kind of hijacked some of the coverage from the Democratic convention here in Philadelphia. And when he got to the lines that have become such a controversial firestorm in the media, I didn't run over to my laptop and said, wow, I can't believe Trump said this. I've got to write a new piece about this. I've got to go on TV and talk about this. Why? Because when Trump said, Russia, if you're listening, it would be nice to get the 30,000 emails, meaning the 30,000 deleted emails from Hillary Clinton's private server, it was obvious to me as a longtime Trump watcher that he was joking. He said, oh, the press will reward you for that. He was being sarcastic. Well, maybe some of you didn't see it that way, but the explosion of media coverage over this, what's really striking is this. For you to believe that Donald Trump was dead serious in appealing to the Russian government or Russian government hackers to commit or complete an act of espionage against his Democratic opponent, to believe that, you'd have to think that Trump is clinically insane, because that would be professional suicide. And it is hard for me to understand. So I think the people who are yakking and writing about this kind of falls into two categories. Some of them think, well, you know, Trump is a bit unhinged. It's plausible. He would do something like that. He is just that crazy. I think a whole lot of other people know that he wasn't really dead serious, but because he uttered those words, it gives them a weapon to go after Donald Trump. And this is why, by the way, professional politicians are so careful in the way they parse their language and they don't make jokes, because they know if you do something like this, it can blow up in your face. But look at the coverage. Here's New York Times. Donald Trump's appeal to Russia shocks foreign policy experts. Simply no precedent for this. Washington Post, an extraordinary and perhaps unprecedented maneuver in American politics. Oh, here's Politico. Donald Trump's call on Russia to hack Hillary Clinton's emails has shocked, there's that word again, shocked, flabbergasted, and appalled lawmakers and national security experts. And then maybe in the 20th paragraph, the 15th paragraph, they say, well, maybe he was joking. Trump has since come out in an interview with Fox's Brian Kilmeade and elsewhere and said, yes, of course he was being sarcastic. Now, this is Trump's genius, however. Whether you like the guy, whether you can't stand the guy, he pushes things a little too far. He uses wording that goes over the line. There's a huge uproar. And for the next day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, he drives a message, because in the process of debating whether Trump went too far about Hillary's hacked emails, the media are talking about Hillary's hacked emails, stealing the coverage, at least part of it, from the convention here. Joe Biden's speech, Barack Obama's speech, Bill Clinton's speech. Instead, talking about Trump.